Welcome back, everyone. Can you believe we are already at day one of ASU+GSV? We hope everyone is having an amazing time down here in San Diego. I know a bunch of you are also tuning in virtually. Some of you are walking around the hallways right now. So hopefully you've had a ton of really great sessions and meetings so far. I'm so excited to be here today with one of our core partners, Carnegie Learning. I'm with Barry Malkin, their CEO, and Steve Ritter, one of the founders of Carnegie. And I'm so excited to share more about what they've built, their story, and hear just a little bit more about their initiatives, especially in this AI moment. So my background is I'm a VP on the GSV Ventures team, and we've been tracking a lot of the exciting activity that you all have been driving in this space. But just to give those who are tuning in the audience a little bit more background, would love to hear a little bit more just about what Carnegie Learning does and what you all drive in the K-12 education space. Barry?
You want to start? You are the co-founder.
Yes.
Sure. Carnegie Learning is a provider of curriculum in mathematics, ELA, and world languages. And we're probably best known for Mathia, our intelligent tutoring system for mathematics that uses symbolic AI to personalize problem-solving instruction for students.
That's awesome. And so in terms of products in the classroom and those that are familiar in space, what are some of those products that those in the audience might be more familiar with? And what have kind of been the core products within the Carnegie portfolio?
Yeah. So we've principally focused on core curriculum for the classrooms, and it's a combination. It's a blended learning solution. So it's a text or e-text resource together with instructional software, and so it's both learning as a group and learning individually is really our method and our medium. We offer curriculum across K-12 for mathematics, and we're providing core literacy for 6-12. We have a brand new literacy ELA program that's launching in the fall. And then we also have a large world language portfolio as well. And again, all of those products have both instructional resources as well as instructional software for students for personalized learning.
That's amazing. And I actually think you all have a really interesting story of being spun out of Carnegie Mellon. Would love to dig a bit deeper into how you all started, what the origin story of Carnegie Learning was.
Sure, that's
yes.
probably for me. I was part of the research team at Carnegie Mellon. My background's in cognitive psychology. So we actually started as a collaboration between cognitive psychologists who study how people learn, computer scientists who are able to kind of take those learnings and embed them into software that learns along with the student. And we also partnered with teachers at the Pittsburgh Public Schools so that we were building things that worked in real classrooms. And it started as a research project, and it became so popular that we essentially needed to start a company to support it as we rolled out.
And what is kind of the scale and reach today?
Well, today we operate in all 50 states. We also have a small international business as well, but we are broadly adopted throughout the country. There's no particular geographic concentration. We tend to do well, in the big states as well as the small states. And from a demographic perspective, there's no particular concentration either. So the fact of the matter is the products work, and they work really well for all students, and that's what we're most proud of.
That is so exciting. And I do want to dig a bit deeper into your AI product because that announcement was really exciting. I think a couple of weeks back you all announced Live Hint AI. Tell us a little bit more about what that is.
Yeah, so AI was the origin story of the company. We began as an AI company. It was obviously AI version 1.0, not today's AI, but really it is part of the DNA of the organization. And during COVID, we actually created a low fidelity chatbot to help students at home to work through the curriculum that Carnegie Learning offered, and it became very, very popular. When Gen AI came on the scene, we quickly pivoted and created a tool that was based on our data model. We call it the large math model, based on our data model and also the cognitive model that Steve and the early founders of Carnegie Learning developed. And we've built this generative AI tool, but different from others like Conmingo or some of the other tools. It's very much embedded into the curriculum itself. So it doesn't live separately. It's not a different application that you go to. It's part of the experience, and therefore very connected to how we teach and what we do.
Yeah, and I mean, just hearing the origin story of Carnegie Learning, it's so clear that AI has been part of this this company's journey for so long, and I think just being able to see how you all have continued to adapt and build on that core AI foundation is just really exciting. Are you seeing any interesting learnings or interesting findings from the LiveHint AI product, and what are some initial reactions to it?
One of the things we were really pleasantly surprised about is we were very nervous in rolling it out about potential fears about having kids use AI and how they would react to it, and from teachers and administrators, but actually it was very much the opposite.
Wow.
They were very enthusiastic to try it out, very encouraging of students. We obviously put a lot of controls around it to make sure that the students aren't kind of jailbreaking it, getting through, making it operate inappropriate. So there are a lot of controls over that, but we've seen the response has been really, really positive.
That's awesome. And I know we have a ton of AI founders in the audience, but also a lot of superintendents and district leaders who are all dealing with a lot of this AI change. I guess as they think about the systems change, what are some advice or guidance that you might be able to give them around how to best think about implementing something like LiveHint AI or any other AI products in this time?
Well, look, I think it really does have the ability to transform teaching and learning on a whole new scale, and I think districts should be cautious about introducing the tools and make sure that they're introducing tools that that they know have strong backbones and strong efficacy. So I think they need to be cautious, but we're very, very bullish on its ability to further supercharge our products and our services and improve outcomes. So I'm excited. I think there is a wide variety of understanding about the implications of AI and the possible use cases across our customers, and we're in the process of trying to educate them and teach them what we know and what we do with respect to AI to make them feel comfortable about introducing it into the classrooms. And look, I also think it depends on what age group we're talking about. I think the older students have a better ability to interact with the chatbot than, of course, younger students. So I think AI in its current form it needs to be age appropriate as well. And I think most districts understand that nuance.
That's super insightful. I know Barry, Steve, and the entire Carnegie, or quite a few members of the Carnegie team will be at ASU+GSV, so be sure to flag them down to learn more about what they've built. And yeah, just very, very excited. Thank you so much for sharing more about Carnegie and LiveHint. We're so excited to see what you all do, continue to do at the forefront of AI and innovation, and excited to hopefully see all of you at more of ASU+GSV events.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.